The arrival of Genshin 3.7 is just around the corner, and I can say that this patch is definitely an exciting one since two waifus and husbandos are having their reruns. Each has their own strengths that they can bring into the table, not to mention that the current roster has a variety of roles and element types, so it may be a tough decision to decide on who to pull for this upcoming version. Today, I will be giving my thoughts about these characters, and since I wanted this video to be as short as possible, I will be spending a minute to discuss each of them. A quick disclaimer though, this video will not focus on comparing the four characters but rather discuss the contributions that they can offer for you to better decide which character would fit your account and your preference. So let us start with Yoimiya. I would just like to address the fact that there are a lot of people who underrates her, but I do agree that the only bad part about this character is the timings on her banner. Apart from that, Yoimiya is one of the best single target pyro DPS currently, and I believe that she'll hold her place on that position for a long time due to her simplicity and ease of use. Because she can deal a lot of damage by just activating her elemental skill and spamming her normal attacks after. Also, you might want to consider this a plus that she is not dependent on Bennett to deal high damage. When it comes to her artifact sets, she can either use the Crimson Witch, which can be obtained via Strongbox, and the Shimenawa can be farmed along with the Emblem set as well, so it is fair to say that farming for her best artifacts can be resin efficient. Second on the list would be Yae Miko, who has received a huge buff due to the introduction of Dendro, but even before, we all know how good Yae Miko is since you can have 100% uptime on her electro application from her skill. Basically, all you just have to do is to apply her skill and occasionally use her burst and let the rest of your team do the rotations. She definitely works well with Aggravate, Hyperbloom, and Spread teams. Though I'm unable to discuss the composition and rotations on this video, you may want to comment down below and subscribe to my channel so I can provide you more information in the future. Farming for her artifacts is also resin efficient since you can farm for Gilded Dream pieces as you farm for good Deepwood artifacts for your Dendro characters. Next in line would be Alhaitam, which is one of the few Dendro DPS that we have currently. I personally agree when people say that Alhaitam is a complex character which really fits his personality, but I do guarantee you that learning his optimal rotation is really rewarding. I'd also like to clarify that even though it is true that having Nahida on his side is an upgrade, Alhaitam can still be a great Dendro on-field applicator and DPS without having her on your team. As we all see, Dendro is definitely broken, so having a top tier DPS for this element is a good investment for your account. Of course, farming for his artifacts is also resin efficient because apart from the 2-piece sets that you can use on him, you can either choose between the 4-piece of Gilded Dreams and Deepwood Memories, which are on the same domain. Lastly, we also have Kazuha, who is also known as one of the best supports in game. His skill alone has many utilities such as buffing multiple elements at the same time due to his double swirl, which can greatly take advantage of the Viridescent Venere's effect. This skill can be used for crowd controlling, and the good thing about Kazuha is you can control where your crowd control happens. You can also evade enemies' attacks using his elemental skill, so as you can see, there are a lot of things happening just on activating his elemental skill alone. When it comes to his cooldown and the duration of the buff that he gives, you can almost always notice 100% uptime on many of his buffs. Though Kazuha can fit into many teams, I just wanted to highlight that since Ayaka and Shenhe just had their reruns, and if you're planning to upgrade your freeze team, Kazuha is a great investment. And also, I just wanted to mention that all these characters mentioned are great at C0 and does not depend on 5-star weapons to perform well. I do hope that you were able to get a general idea on who you'd like to pull for this coming patch, but as a general recommendation, always remember that pulling for the character that you enjoy is a great factor on whether or not you should pull for them, since you would enjoy traveling to that with the characters that you love. That's all for this video. You may also leave a comment below on which character you wanted to pull for, and maybe it will also help other players to decide on who to choose from these great characters that we have. If you do enjoy this kind of contents, you may also consider to subscribe on my channel. I will see you all in my next video. May you keep safe and have a great day.